Welcome to another Jam Baseball Draft. It's brought to you by DraftKings. Season 2 just wrapped up. Our last 7 episodes were all about pitcher war. Your winner of that season was Dalton Feely. At the end of each season, we do a one-off draft before we get to our next season, and I'm very excited for this one. Today we are doing the Mendoza Line draft. It's myself, Ryan Cohen, Dalton Feely, Lucas hosting behind the dish. What does that mean? If you don't know what the Mendoza Line is, it's a 200 batting average. Today we're going to be drafting a lineup full of players trying to average out a 200 batting average amongst those 10 players. We're taking specific seasons of these players. There's no penalties for repeating a team. You just take one per. So Ryan's going to take one Padre. I'm going to take one Met, but these guys can also take Padres and Mets. And closest to the pin.
Alrighty.
With a little bit of a change.
One other note.
Yeah.
So typically when we do closest to the pin for like OPS plus, we just did the average of the 9 guys taken. Today we are going to actually be calculating the batting average. So the whole lineup's hits over the whole lineup's at bats, and then whatever that average comes out to there. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I hate that it's called the Mendoza Line. He didn't bat 200 on his career.
Right.
Bob Uecker
that was my first pick.
200 on his career.
You stole my first pick.
And Bob Uecker is way
we're doing
more notable.
He's perfect for like a bad accomplishment.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a Mendoza effect, huh?
Carlos Mendoza.
God.
Instead of the Mandela effect? Waka waka! I have no idea. You go first.
Okay. That's your king, by the way. That's your king. I don't have a ton of ideas either. I'm hoping to find something low. When was Chris Carter a Yankee? Is that 2017? Was he on that team?
Not a Yankee fan. Yankee fan.
I
Can't
know
tell
what
ya.
year he was there.
Give me Chris Carter on the Yankees in 2017.
Chris
I feel like
Carter
it's not
on
good.
the Yankees in 2017. He batted .201. That is over 184 at-bats.
That's a really good start.
Yeah.
I think. Nice.
37 for 184.
I mean, he was always kind of around there, but I just remember that was his last year. Good luck following that, bro.
Well, I'm going to take the same player. His name is Joey Gallo.
That's a really good first pick.
Now, I think I'm going to take him on the Twins or the Nationals and not the Yankees.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'll go 2023 Joey Gallo. And is he an outfielder?
And do you get the cumulative? Do you get it for one team? That's a good question.
All right,
Well, he's
let's
only on
take
one
a
team.
Look,
I'm saying, like-
2023 Joey Gallo. I guess you get the accumulation because there's no team restrictions here,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no reason you'd only get half of it.
Tries to take Eric Hosmer.
2023 Joey Gallo. It looks like you can play him at first or the outfield. Yeah, he played 11 games in the 64 games in the outfield, 51 at first.
Okay.
So either or.
Boom.
Wow.
He batted 177, which is 50 hits in 282 at-bats.
So many at-bats.
That is a lot of at-bats to bat 177 for.
I'm very proud of my first pick.
I'm liking batting average already.
But I want you to know that is his highest batting average since 2021.
Stop. That's not very nice.
But that many at-bats on the other teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, more.
Oh.
He had 350 at-bats between the Yankees and Dodgers in 2022. He batted 160.
Oh, wait. I thought you said you weren't drafting pitchers.
For my first pick, I'm going to go with someone who is a known home run hitter, but also known not good hitter, if you know what I mean.
That doesn't make
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We did the same thing.
So, Chris Carter, Joey Gallo, can I raise you a Chris Davis, perhaps?
I thought about him.
Yeah.
Don't pick a 247 here. That's not what you want.
I think he's thinking of a different Chris
K or
Davis, brother.
C, Chris Davis?
KFC. I'm going with C.
Yeah.
C.
I understand.
C. Chris Davis, Baltimore. So, he has home runs in his bag in, I think, 2015. Is it a good year? Or is it 14? But let's go later. Let's go 2018.
Yeah.
2018 was the bad one.
Okay.
Like the worst one.
Good.
Negative 3.3 WAR.
Sure. Okay. I thought that's what we've done in the draft prior. Okay.
Unbelievable numbers.
I've heard it before, but every time I hear it, it's like, wow.
You cost your team 3 games.
Like, that's
Well, it's just so hard to be
That bad.
that bad, but like to keep going out there. If you're that bad, typically you don't
You're
play
done.
anymore.
Yeah.
because they wouldn't let him take Adderall.
He had 470 at bats that
God
season,
damn.
and had 79 hits. That is a 168
Okay.
batting
So
So
average.
you guys are shooting low to begin. Okay.
Yes, most definitely.
Let's go one that's bad. I got to get a snake out of the way. Just get it done.
Yeah.
One of my favorite snakes, Jake Lamb. He was good for 1 year, and then he was bad kind of just fell
Ooh.
gradually. Is that the right word? Where you just
Yeah.
go consistently bad?
stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good
gradually.
word.
Good
You
grammar.
almost said drastically.
I
which is
did.
the
I caught
opposite.
myself.
Yeah.
Caught myself. He gradually got worse. 2019 was his last year with the Snakes. Then Eddie Escobar comes in, better. So Jake Lamb, 2019.
2019, Jake Lamb batted 193 over 187 at bats.
Not as many at bats. 187 at bats.
187. He was 36 for 187. That's 78 games.
Okay, he did play half the season.
Yeah, I don't know. Or, this might be a horrible. Orlando Hudson, 2012.
2012, Orlando Hudson was his last season. He split
Wow.
it between two teams, the Padres and the White Sox.
Yeah, that's why you knew it.
Giving you
Wait,
both.
I didn't want a Padre. I thought he was gone after 11.
Padre.
Well, 2012 was his last season. He played 35 games for the Padres that year.
Did he play more or less with the White Sox?
He played 51 games with the White Sox.
The White Sox.
Overall, he batted 204.
Nice.
Wow.
He was 53 for 260.
Nice. The Padre that I thought of was a middle infielder that could hit some homers, but kind of struck out a lot, didn't hit for average. I was thinking of
JG?
Jed Jerko.
Nice. I thought he was going to be so good.
I also thought he was going to be pretty good.
I bet you really thought he was going to be good.
I don't know
jerk
his
store's
career that
closed.
well. I just know that in the mid-2010s he's a Padre, and for some reason in 2020 he's like the cleanup hitter for the Brewers playoff
Yes.
lineup, which is always really funny. All right, let's rip a dart. Let's go 2016 Jed Jerko.
He's a Cardinal.
Whatever, man. Didn't ask.
In 2016, Jed Jorko is on the St. Louis Cardinals. He batted 243 over 400 at
Whoa!
bats.
What?
Baseball player.
You know what we're gonna do?
Doing great,
We're
honey.
gonna balance everything out with a nice classic
Classic.
Martin Maldonado
Yeah, I thought of him.
in 2023 for the Astros.
I was thinking
I
that's my
would have
first
gone
pick.
last year. Honestly.
I needed the larger
Yeah.
sample.
Yeah. It's bad.
When in doubt, Martin Maldonado 2023.
He used to be a
He's my Javi Lopez. He's
Yeah.
bad Javi Lopez.
Yeah.
It's yin yang.
Should our shirt be a yin yang with Martin Maldonado and
Javi
Need
Lopez.
something good at catching, something bad.
2003 Javi Lopez.
2023, 20 years later.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
That's where I got you off.
2023 Martin Maldonado had a slightly higher batting average than 2022 or 2021 Martin Maldonado.
Really
It was 191.
big.
It might be too good. I'm like really struggling to think of like anyone right now.
Okay, well, while you think, I got to thank the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. Right now, you can use promo code JMBaseball, bet $5 of your own money, and win $200 in bonus bets instantly. It's the place to be for live baseball bets. So if you're into odds boosts, same game parlays, or just betting on your favorite team, DraftKings is the place to be all baseball season long. Download their app right now. Use promo code JMBaseball. When you do, bet $5, win $200 in bonus bets instantly, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
It's kind of mine.
The crown is definitely Dalt's. The crown was Jolly's, but now the crown is Dalt's. You know who's never had the crown?
Yeah.
Who the crown
And who wears a yellow hat to like pretend that he has the crown?
was never his.
Chill. Adam Dunn.
Ah,
I've messed up this year. So I don't know. Late Adam Dunn.
you could put him in the outfield. If
Yeah, he's going to be
Like
my
an
outfielder, I do
outfielder, yeah.
believe.
Find a Nats.
Adam Dunn in like 2009.
That was 2009, even though you said it weird. It's
I don't know if that was an
definitely
answer.
2009. No, that's
Said
09.
2009, guys.
no, you said
2009.
Yeah.
Just give me a low batting average, huh?
So he's a red and a diamondback that year, so he is an outfielder. He batted 236
That's
that
too
year.
That's
good.
high.
That's way too
That is
Adam, chill.
122 for 517.
Chill, Adam.
He also led the league in walks that year with 122.
Walks draft coming soon. Comment down
The
below.
all bases draft is going to come.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
all bases is probably.
Winter is coming.
I'm really excited for
That's
all bases
exciting.
draft.
Jose
Saw
Reyes is
Loto.
going to be valuable. We're all waiting.
I was waiting on you, Sugar Boo. I'll take Abdul Herrera then. How about that, apples? And we're going to take him. We're taking Odubel in 20. I think I had him in 18. I think he was good. So let's go after that. Did he play in 2020?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
that a pick? Or?
No.
I don't think you want 2020.
No, because it's not a big enough sample size. Did he play in 21? We're going to say 2021 Odubel Herrera.
He did play. They cut him early, I think.
2021, Odubel Herrera played 124 games.
Beautiful.
So not early.
I don't give
He did not play a single game during the COVID season, by the way.
Nice.
He batted 260 over 450
Damn.
at bats. That
It's a
is
tough one.
117 for 450.
Let's go with Brandon Drury. I like going with
You
my
know, I
Diamondbacks.
thought about him.
Thank you. So Brandon Drury, really bad this
Good
year.
Padre.
Yeah, for
Good
half a year.
Padre.
Brandon Drury was really bad this year. Was he bad 2023? No. Eggs in basket. Brandon Drury 2024.
Brandon Drury,
play last year?
2024. He played 97 games.
Oh, for the Angels.
Bad. Like
For the
-2
Angels,
WAR. Bad.
Negative 2.0.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ouch.
Nice.
Really bad.
He batted 169
Nice
over
pick.
325
Nice
at bats.
pick.
Oh, Double makes up for it now.
I want John Mayberry Jr.
Nice.
Oh, this is actually a really good pick.
Nice. For when we eventually do the draft of just I assign it a score based on how much I like it, John Mayberry is going to be
That's a draft where
a real solid pick.
and that's a draft I finished dead last in.
I think so.
I know he's a Philly. I think he's there with our beloved Dominic Brown,
Holy shit.
which means it's like 2010 to 14 range, and I will say 13 John Mayberry.
He was a 2015 Met.
He was.
I miss Mayberry. Rascal Flatts?
2013, John Mayberry Jr. batted 227,
Too high.
which was
I think
80
that's
hits
okay.
over 353 at bats.
I think if you took his 2015, it would have been pretty good. I will take a 2015 Met that got a lot of playing time early in the season when the Mets couldn't score a run. Soup. Eric Campbell.
Is that a sip
2015.
or a sniff?
I thought you were going Kirk Neuenhuis.
No, I thought,
Oh,
but Kirk, I don't know. That actually might have been a good pick.
Eric Campbell's batting average in 2015 was 197.
Nice.
Nice pick.
Nice.
Third base?
He was primarily a third baseman, and he had 173 at bats.
Big.
34 hits.
Damn.
And now I will execute my other catcher that I thought of. Kind of a layup. I will be taking friend of the company, Austin Hedges.
Yeah, I was thinking about him too. For Padres.
It's kind of just whatever year you feel like.
What do you mean by that, Joe?
He's
so
not
we'll go with World
At hitting.
Series champion Austin Hedges in 2023
Alrighty, let's take a
as
look.
my DH.
I probably should have done that. I was
Austin
trying to get cute
Hedges,
with Padres
known
stuff.
DH.
2023 Austin Hedges. You're getting both his Pirates and Rangers
Forgot he was a Pirate.
portions of the season.
I acquire him in every OOTP save. Fun.
He batted 184
Beautiful.
Nice,
over
Joel.
185 at bats. So
Beautiful.
actually back-to-back players with 34 hits exactly.
I will follow up the former Padre, former Pirates catcher with a former Padre, former Pirates catcher.
Can you wait until I'm sitting down?
You're
Holy
the one
shit.
who, like, disappeared.
I said, give me
Chill,
5
bro.
seconds.
Guys, just kiss already.
Seriously, make out. I'll leave.
You gotta relax.
I won't leave.
I want
will watch.
Yasmani Grandal last year.
He's going main character mode.
Last year, Yasmani Grandal.
Wasn't he kind of nice? Paul Skeens'
He was a
personal catcher?
0.6 WAR, so
Oh,
like
that's
I wouldn't
better
be
than I
like
thought.
nice, but also not.
Paul Skeens'
I thought he was, like,
personal
really
catcher.
bad.
He batted 228
Okay.
is what it is.
Still not good.
Which means he was 49 for 215.
Let's go with an outfielder who I looked up to because of his defense was very good, but his hitting was more, wasn't great. There's 2 guys that fit that mold that I'm thinking of, and one is Albert Amora Jr. That was the first name that popped up. And the second one is a name I've used before in Jackie Bradley Jr., so I think I'm going to go with Albert Amora Jr. And I am going to go with
don't you do both?
2019? Is that too late?
2019, Albert Almora Jr. He batted 236
Okay.
over 339 at bats.
Really bad 2021 Met.
For my second pick, I am going to go with Johnny Peralta.
Okay.
Jahani,
Yeah, with JH, right? And I think he'll be a 220 guy, unless I think of somebody last second, hopefully. No. 20.
Sir,
that was a good wind noise.
Thank you. Let's go with 2015 Johnny Peralta.
2015, Johnny Peralta was an all-star. Also, he was a contact guy.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought he was a power guy. Power
Steroid
guy.
guy, too.
He
That's
did,
what I
he
think
did get bopped for steroids. His career
He
high in
made
steroids was
contact
24.
With a steroid needle.
What was 16, 15, and 16?
So in 2015,
Lost
that's
the
the one you picked?
Yeah.
2015, he batted 275 over 579 at-bats.
Oh,
he was a top-of-the order guy.
Oh, man.
That's 159 hits.
Not a good pick.
It's a tough pick. It's a tough pick. He was a shortstop that year, at least, though.
I'm taking someone who is hilariously bad.
Oh.
Javier Baez.
Oh.
Yes.
It's off to a nice start.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. Last year, Javi Baez.
It's a lie. It's a lie. That was the fakest I'm rooting for him I've ever.
I am. Because Jimmy Norp. I love
Yeah,
him.
I'm rooting for him.
Batted 184
All right, now we're talking. Over a lot of at-bats,
over
right?
272 at-bats.
Not that many. Okay.
Got hurt.
Excuse me. I'd like to make a pick. Unfortunately, it is one of my favorite players, and I do feel like I'm doing him dirty. But for your Miami Marlins in 2019, Curtis Granderson had a pretty tough last year.
Don't you dare do Curtis Granderson.
So
dirty.
he
Yeah.
will be my first outfielder.
Curtis Granderson in 2019, he played 138 games to a 183.
Yeah.
Nice
batting
pick.
average.
Nice pick.
I think I need to start going a little higher.
I think
That's
veterans on bad
317
teams.
at-bats.
Okay, I think I have a shortstop. I think I do. Clint Barmas.
Oh, nice. Pirate?
Don't know when.
Padre Pirate
I'm
Rocky.
either going to get a Rocky or a Pirate year. I'm definitely not going to get the Padre year because that's later.
It would be a good pick.
Let's just go 09.
2009, Clint Barmas, he played a full season, 154 games,
For the Pirates.
550 at-bats for the Colorado Rockies.
No! Shit, this is going to be high.
He batted 245
Okay,
that
it's not
year.
awful.
But it's a lot of at-bats.
It's a lot of
So
at-bats.
135 hits over 550 at-bats.
Was he a Pirate in 2010?
He was not. He was a he got
Later.
there in 2012.
Because that's I knew him as a Pirate, so it had to be since
So
like
him and
2012.
Jordy, he was a shortstop, right?
Jordy Mercer.
He was primarily a second baseman in 09, actually.
Oh.
Let's see how much
That might
short
be a
he
flush
played.
then. Because I already had a
That
second
is
baseman.
a flush. He did
Okay.
not play enough.
It's actually a good thing for you.
Wait, Jerko can move to short.
Can Jerko
Yes,
move
he
to
can
short?
move
Okay.
to short. There you
I
go.
think I prefer that than a flush. And they were roughly the same, so that's fine.
The competitive edge of Ryan. He's like, wait a second, damn it!
Pedro Alvarez, Vandy, hit homers, struck out a lot.
Careful here.
I don't think you can get that high of a batting
Alvarez
average.
had a couple nice years.
I know. So I'm debating. I think the nice years were like 12 and 13 in that era. So I want to go either like 10 and 11 or 15 and 16.
Yep.
And 15, they're a playoff team. If he's still in Pittsburgh by then, he might be in Baltimore. I'll go late, and if it's too late, it's too late. That's okay.
Too
Pedro
late.
Alvarez in 16.
2016, Pedro Alvarez was a Baltimore Oriole. You know, he's got a much higher batting average
why I
than
said
he
careful.
gets credit for.
Yeah.
Damn.
He only had 1 year with a batting average below 230.
His last season?
No, not even including. I mean, his last season he batted 180 in 45 games. But I mean, like of seasons he actually played, 2011 was the one you were looking for. He batted 191 that year.
And that is what I was looking for.
2016 he batted 249
Too
Nice.
over 337 at
Barnes,
bats.
baby. We're good.
The thing with that is he might be a DH only.
No, don't do that to me because I have a good DH only. No.
He only played 12% of his games at third base.
That
so he is a DH.
Why are you so happy about
I'm
this?
sorry. I want to win.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
I'm not happy about it.
He is.
He had a resurgence in 2024. Victor Robles with the Mariners, but they let him go because he was not great. I think it was 21 or 22, but I don't know if he was out for that long. And maybe he was, so it could be a flush. But let's go 2022 Victor Robles.
Victor LaRobles.
Victor LaRoche?
Victor Robles.
I got distracted by the LaRobles. I forgot the year. What year?
22.
2022, Victor Robles batted 224
All right.
over 366
That's about where you
at-bats.
were, right? You were 221.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's think. Who is not a good catcher? No offense to whoever you are. Okay, so I might have to go more recent. I might have to go my last year brain to start to get my catcher, get at least one. Nick Fortes is an option for me.
That is an option.
Not going you. No.
That's your
Detroit,
king?
Dodgers.
This is your king.
Padres. San Fran. I get the timer. I see it. I'm not. I'm just ignoring it.
The king doesn't have to acknowledge it.
Hey, everybody, go subscribe to the channel.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for reminding me, Lucas. Subscribe to JM Baseball. We're trying to hit 200K by the All-Star break. We're making great progress, but we could use your help. So if you find yourself laughing and enjoying the names in this video, hit that big red button. It costs you precisely nothing, and it helps us out. Also, leave a like and comment on the video. Compliment Dalton's nice purple shirt.
Thanks.
Nick Fortes last year, 2024.
2 minutes
All
and
that
30
for that.
seconds. Actually, a pretty good Dalton round. I'm not gonna lie. That's a solid Dalton round. You take those.
All right, 2024 Nick Fortes had
Forts.
a bad gateway.
Okay.
Oh,
This could be. This could be.
A 504.
Alrighty, 2024 Nick Fortes batted 227
We're hovering
over 308 at bats.
You're
If-
living in the 220.
If this was a 220 draft, you guys were fucked
You're
from the
crushing it.
beginning.
I think this name is going to be a flush because I think he's only a first baseman, but I'm going to say it in case there's an outfield here. Dan Johnson, 2011.
Oh, that's your guy.
yeah,
You like that guy.
on the Rays.
It's bad.
Real bad.
No, he didn't. He didn't play any outfield.
I didn't think so.
He
I
Oh,
could
so it's
say
a
it.
straight flush.
Straight flush.
I just wanted to try.
Thanks for that. Yes.
He played 3 games at third base.
Sure, all right.
Wait, actually,
Yeah,
he
wait.
only played 24 games overall, so that might be 25. What is that?
That's 8%.
1/8.
Yeah, that's not enough.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
1/8.
Brutal.
That's fine.
Bill B. Hamilton
Yeah.
did not hit very well.
No.
No, he did not.
This is me doing my Billy Hamilton, right?
I don't know. 20,
That was really good.
20, 20, 20, 20,
Yep. You got it.
You said 2020.
You get there.
Is that by this point you've said
2014 Billy Hamilton.
Said it multiple times.
2014 Billy Hamilton.
Jesus.
Is that his career high for batting average?
Fucking knew it.
Not quite. Not quite.
Ah.
It's very close though. He batted 250
No!
over
Nice.
563 at bats. He was leading off.
With 1 pick to go, let's do our standings.
So in third place with a 224 average
That's still me, probably.
and the most at bats
Oh, it
of
is?
any of the lineups.
Enough with the
For the
at-bats.
record,
No one cares.
No one cares.
I do. Thank you, Lucas. I knew you care.
you're
I
still
care.
in last place. You're batting 224, Dalton.
Thank you.
In second place, which is funny because it's also first place, there's a tie at the
Oh, my
moment.
flush. Big.
We have 2 men at 218.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Ow. We're alive. We got a chance.
Okay,
For the record, Jolly is slightly ahead. He's got a 2.2177 versus a .2182.
plus the flush.
But when it's that close, you guys are tied.
Yeah, we're tied, baby.
I want something bad.
Really, really bad. No, I'm bad. I'm bad. Really, really bad. Go ahead.
Thinking. Because I need this to kind of hit.
In the whole wide world, answer right now to tell me what you get. Who's bad? I think of Megamind when I hear that song, though.
I think of Weird Al Yankovic.
bad one. Oh, wait. We never took him.
I know you're going for
Jackie Bradley Jr. I'll take him. Yeah.
I was
wait.
wondering if everybody just
I
forgot
totally
about him.
forgot.
I wouldn't take him as soon as Dalt said him.
Wait,
Yeah.
when is he there? I think it's 2022. 2022, Jackie Bradley Jr. I don't know if that's right. 2022.
2022 is the year he gets back there. He's also on the Toronto Blue Jays that year.
Oh,
He
so it
wasn't
didn't go
good.
well.
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, it was a negative 0.8 WAR.
Yeah.
Brutal.
He batted
Brutal.
203
Very
Not
good.
as low as I
No,
wanted.
that's good. That's good.
144
Yeah,
at bats.
That's very good. You might have just wrapped that up.
Shake my hand.
That was awful. Patrick Wisdom.
KBO stats? They're really
Been
good
great.
so far.
He's crushing it.
Really good so far.
Time to learn English, buddy. Patrick Wisdom. I think he got released last year, but I want at bats. I think. Do I go 23 or 24? I'll say 2024. Patrick Wisdom.
2024 Patrick Wisdom. I drafted him in fantasy. Was hoping he'd be better than this.
Brutal.
He batted 171
How many PAs?
Please.
over
be a lot.
158 at bats.
It's a step in the right direction,
Yeah.
but you need something good here, I think.
Yeah.
All right, picks in. And I did yell on purpose for you. All right.
You are a little jumpy with that. I don't know what that is.
I know, it's how I get in his head. I am taking my utility. I'm going fun, baby. I'm loving it. Eric Thames. When did Eric Thames, he has a 30-homer season. Is it 19 or 21? It could even be earlier. I'm pretty sure it's 19. Maybe it's 18.
Pretty sure it's not.
Oh,
Could be a flush. 2021 Eric Thames.
2021 Eric Thames was not in Major League Baseball.
Thank you.
So
2017 was the 30 homer year.
Thank
so
you.
it goes to Ryan now?
So it goes to Ryan now.
all right. Do I want Sam Hilliard? Maybe. Do I want Tony Gwynn Jr.?
Oh,
Maybe.
that's a good pick.
I think I want to die on Tony Gwynn Jr.
I don't think
So,
he wants that.
He doesn't want that at
I
all.
don't think he's into that.
Not
he wants
that
to
kind of
die in
stuff.
the peace and comfort of family and friends. Not with you.
He is a friend.
No. Tony Gwynn Jr. would still be alive. Ryan would
Ryan
just
would
be
just
dead
die on
him.
Okay.
Tony Gwynn Jr. was a Padre. He got traded over in 2009 for Jody Garrett. First ever home run at Citi Field.
Everyone knows that.
And
Technically, the first home run was Jed Lowry on the Red Sox in an exhibition game.
no one cares.
Shut up, dude. Nerd.
Isn't that kind of funny, though? Jed Lowry has the first homer at Citi Field.
Yeah.
But it was in an exhibition, so it doesn't.
But it counts.
It counts. There's video of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Okay.
All right.
2011.
2011.
180,000 plate appearances.
So 2011, Tony Gwynn Jr. had one of his higher batting averages. He batted 256
Big!
over 300 and
You should be happy. That's your friend.
At bats.
He did well.
Your friend had a good season.
Now I just need you to fuck up.
That was bad.
I'll go with fun, and if I screw up on fun, then I'm taking the 2024 guy. Nomar Mazara, 2016.
Nomar Mazara, 2016. That is his rookie season, so we are not flushing.
Okay.
He
I
hits
would have
such
taken
a huge homer.
Mike Zunino.
I was thinking of him, but I had no idea year.
He batted 266 his
Ah,
rookie
you
year.
fucker.
Actually, it might have been his best season. First and second years were both pretty good.
I'm ready for the standings.
Alrighty. For your final standings, we do have an outright winner. There are no ties this time.
Tough.
In third place with a 230 batting average.
bad.
As always, you lose with the highest batting average. Dalton Feely. He did finish up with 3,500 at-bats, which was the most.
Nobody cares.
No
about
one
the
cares.
average.
I was playing the at-bat game the entire
Can't
time.
stress enough how
But it
much
wasn't that much more than them at the end of the day, so sucks to be you. We're being mean today. Alrighty. In second place with a 218
Wow.
batting average.
And Tony
Just,
Jr.
let's see how far
Hey,
off.
this sounds close.
.001
What?
off of the. It's .0015 actually.
So I got 217, 216.
you were 216.50.
Hey, I haven't won a draft in a minute.
I had a horrible last pick. I had picked a guy with a 256.
Yes. If you had taken a different year or Sean
Let
Hilliard,
the record show that I rode the middle for the entirety of the war draft.
I
needed
didn't.
to win. I needed to win. The mid draft and the strikeouts draft, and now this. The one-offs matter to me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it and thought of another Mendoza Line hitter that we missed, leave a comment down below. Let Ryan know what place you came in this video. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next Monday for the start of a new season.
Season
I
3.
wonder what stat we're doing.
it should be the euchre
so
line.
crazy to think about what stat we're doing.
Please let me win one.
Euchre line.